Welcome to Green Tie Gatherings 2021. Tonight we support a very special program at Catholic Charities, Sanctuary Women's Development Centers in Oklahoma City and Norman. These programs comprise the homeless services of Catholic Charities at the Archdiocese of Oklahoma City. Tonight we gather a little differently, but our mission is the same: to provide sanctuary to the women and children in Oklahoma who do not have a place to call home. Thank you for joining us this evening to raise the necessary funds to assist homeless women and children in our community. Thank you especially to those who have sponsored tonight's event or who have made a financial gift before tonight. Join me in helping those in need in our communities by considering a gift to this year's Green Tie Gatherings. Help change the life of a woman experiencing homelessness. Please join me in prayer. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. O loving and gracious God, thank you for bringing us together tonight to help bridge the gap between homelessness and permanency. Bless our sanctuary ministry and bring comfort and hope to the women and children whom we serve. Amen. Enjoy your evening, and once again, thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us live on Facebook tonight for Green Tie Gatherings. I hope you are all at home bidding on silent auction items and amazing vacation packages. They're incredible. And enjoying dinner provided by the Hal Smith Restaurant Group. Thank you to all of our sponsors for this virtual event. Your support during this time is life-changing for Catholic Charities clients. Tonight we gather differently, but our mission is still the same: to provide sanctuary to women and children in Oklahoma City and in Norman. Did you know in January 2020, there were a total of 1,573 countable people who were experiencing homelessness in Oklahoma City? And of that amount, 33% were female and 17% were under the age of 24. Sanctuary Women's Development Center has helped house so many women, over 200 women and their families in the past year, go from homelessness into housing, and many more for daily needs like food and showers. Tonight, the money raised will go to support the needs of women and children in Oklahoma City and in Norman who utilize Catholic Charities Sanctuary Centers for a variety of self-care needs. We're talking about things like showers, laundry, groceries, and other vital assistance such as utility bills or rental deposit assistance. Case management is the key to helping these women with regaining stability. They find employment, learn personal finances, work towards self-identified goals, and for those who are moms, they recreate a home life for their children. Many things can occur to cause a woman to go from having a home to living on the streets: the death of a loved one, job loss, unexpected illness, untreated mental illness, addiction, or abusive relationships. Any of these events can cause unexpected tragedy, and with that, expenses, which can then lead to the loss of housing. And without a place to live, so many women spend time in the homes of friends and relatives. But eventually they find themselves living in their car or on the street. Let's take a look now at a few women's stories and how they have been helped by Catholic Charities Sanctuary Women's Development Centers. TJ became severely depressed after the loss of her mother, and without financial assistance and mental health support, she was in a desperate situation.
People say you're a paycheck or two away from living on the streets, and it was becoming my reality. The hardest moment about the whole process had to have been the first time that there was not a bed or a couch or a floor available, because you just feel completely lost.
to me was an eye-opener. I didn't realize how many women access the sanctuary.
That first time that I had to sleep in my truck, I was scared. I just felt defeated, actually. It took me running out of couches to really turn everything around. And I just kind of woke up one day and said, I've got to find some help. I've got to do something. This is where it began. And every time I come to this 7-Eleven, I think of Gypsy. Every time. And it's been almost a year and a half, or it's been a year and a half, maybe closer to 2, that I met her here. So I will probably always think of Gypsy when I come here. And then that she led me to the Catholic Charities Sanctuary. And thank God they're there.
TJ worked so hard on her personal goals with her case manager at Sanctuary, and you helped in changing her story through your donations, and your continued support will help countless more find their path back home. Women like Stefan, who had a happy and fulfilling life before the unexpected death of her husband left her without the ability to pay the bills, alone and afraid.
I felt hopeless. I felt despair. Sometimes I didn't feel at all. My husband passed away and things went downhill. Income, a lot of income. He was a veteran and a lot of income gone. So I was on my own. I felt alone in the world. So I had to move out and quickly. And so I lived in my car. And I lived in my car.
How long did you do that?
For a year and 10 months. You know, it was lonely at night. It was kind of scary. But my place was Aisle 8 in Walmart. That's where I parked every night. They had a security circling. I came to a women's sanctuary in 2018. They helped me get into housing when I was homeless. They helped me put together goals for me so that it would be helpful in my life. And it gave me hope.
With your donation, you are present for women whose only option for a bed at night is their car in the Walmart parking lot. These women's lives were changed because of donations from people like you. They experienced hardships and were elevated by Sanctuary to move from homelessness into housing, from being hungry to being fed, from living on the streets to finding a permanent home. We are now going to the portion of the night where we are going to change a life. Previous donors will be prompted on their mobile devices at this time to make a donation to change the life of a woman and her children. If you have never made a donation to Catholic Charities, you can also text the word Sanctuary OK to 41444. Sanctuary OK to 41444.
Hello, and welcome to Green Tie Gatherings 2021. We are at the most important part of the night, the time where you are going to change a life. Thank you so much, Amanda, for hosting tonight's event, and thank you, Archbishop Coakley, for your gracious opening. We are gathering differently tonight, but our mission is still the same, to provide sanctuary. If at any point at this evening you are ready to change a life, you can make a gift to help Sanctuary in Oklahoma City and in Norman. You can do that one of 3 different ways. If you are participating on our online bidding auction, there is a big green Change a Life button on your home screen. Select that and make your Change a Life gift. If you're not participating in the auction, you can make your contribution by texting the keyword Sanctuary OK to 41444. That's Sanctuary OK to 41444. You can also give online by selecting the link below, and that will make your Change a Life gift this evening. We heard from TJ and Staffen just a few minutes ago, and I want to say that if you have given to Green Tie Gala in the past, you have changed those women's lives. And if you're here tonight and have given in the past, or if you are joining us for the first time, tonight is your opportunity to change a life. Our goal tonight is to help 20 women, that's 20 women, go from homelessness into housing. With your help, you can change people's lives. So how are we going to do that? Let's check in with that thermometer and see how we are going to help 20 women tonight. Okay, well, it looks like we're already helping women go from homelessness into housing. Wow, I don't even think I can keep up with this thermometer. Everyone is being so gracious. That's $20,000 that we are going to raise tonight to help 20 women go from homelessness into housing. Thank you so much to everyone who's already given. We are well on our way. So let's talk a little bit about what your gifts can do. So TJ and Staffen, they both said a couple of things on their videos. They mentioned a lack of hope or not knowing where they were going, being lost. So what would you pay for hope? What would you give for a purpose? I couldn't really put a monetary value on those things. But what I can tell you about is how much it costs to provide a woman who walks through the doors at Sanctuary a safe place to shower. That's a safe place to shower, and it's only $25. And that may not seem like a lot, but what it is a spark of hope for the clients that come through the doors of Sanctuary. You might want that purpose, and I might not be able to put a monetary value on purpose, but I can tell you that you can give $50 and it will help feed a woman who comes through the door at Sanctuary. She might be hungry, maybe not haven't eaten since yesterday, and it will help her be able to renew herself. Just $50 gift for a snack, renewal and new purpose for that woman. Maybe that's your gift amount for tonight. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about trust. What would you pay for trust? What do you see in trust? Well, trust for us at Sanctuary Women's Development Centers in Oklahoma City and in Norman is through that relationship with our case manager. And that woman who's experiencing homelessness builds trust with that case manager by us providing dignity-affirming essentials and building that bonding trust. So you can do that by providing a gift of $100 tonight. $100 gift would provide that trusting, bonding relationship between a case manager and our clients. So consider that maybe your gift of $100 is your amount tonight to make that trust possible. Now, I've told you a couple of different ways that you can make that gift. If you are participating in our online auction, there is a giant green Change a Life button. That's your way to make a gift. You can also text that keyword Sanctuary OK to 41444. That's Sanctuary OK to 41444, or select the link below and then you can make your gift online. So let's check in with that thermometer and see how much trust we have built, see how much hope we have built, and see what your gifts have done tonight. Oh my goodness, look at that. We're at just over $6,000 and counting. I cannot believe how quickly this is going up. You all are so generous. I would also like to take just a few minutes or a few moments and thank our sponsors for tonight's event. It would not be possible without you. You are the bread and butter of our event tonight, helping us raise money for Sanctuary Women's Development Centers in Oklahoma City and in Norman. Thank you to each one of you who have given to our Change a Life tonight. We are going to continue to go on with our Change a Life moment tonight. So let's talk a little bit more about how much you would pay for hope. how much you would pay for purpose or affirmation. We've talked about it being $25. We've talked about it being $50 or $100, and what your gift might do for the women who come through the doors of Sanctuary. They're experiencing homelessness every day, and they come through the doors of Sanctuary. But by your gift of $1,000, you might sponsor that one woman's journey from homelessness into housing. That's 20 women that we're trying to sponsor tonight, and their journey is significant, and your gift of $1,000 could be the difference between them living in their car or them having a new home. So consider that you might be a sponsor tonight for a woman going from homelessness into housing for just $1,000. So you can give that sponsorship gift, again, one of three ways. You can make a gift on Change a Life on your online mobile bidding, or you can text the keyword Sanctuary OK to 41444. Again, you can also make your gift online by selecting the link below. Let's do a quick thermometer check. Let's see how we're doing. We were going up pretty quick there for a second, so let's see. All right, guys. It looks like we're still at just over $6,000. We're so grateful for this gift. These gifts are absolutely life-changing, and that's what they're doing. Please help us make that $20,000 goal, because each $1,000 is another woman that we can place from homelessness into housing, so we can do it. Let's talk just a little bit more about your different gift amounts and maybe see if one of those resonates in your heart for your gift tonight. So maybe you can't do $1,000, and that's okay, because when you make a gift of any amount, it changes lives. So let's talk about $500. What would $500 do for a woman who walks through the door of Sanctuary? Well, it would help put a deposit down on her new home. I think that is probably one of the most exciting aspects of the journey from homelessness into housing. Obviously, that moment where they get to walk through the door with their keys, maybe welcome children into that home for the first time in a very long time. And for $500, you can do that. That's your gift of $500. You could put a deposit down on a woman's home. So consider that maybe a $500 gift is your amount tonight. But if it's not, maybe we can talk about what $250 can do. $250 could help put a utility deposit down. Now, that might not seem like all that impactful, but I can tell you, when I was young, probably 20, 21, starting out, was very excited that I was going to move into my own apartment. I had my deposit down. I felt $1,000,000 until I realized that I was not going to have any electricity or running water. And imagine the kind of barrier that creates for a woman who's experiencing homelessness to think, oh, I just have that one little bit more and I can't do it. Well, you can do it. You can give that $250, and she can have a home where there's running water and electricity. For someone who may be living in their car or sleeping in a tent on the side of the road, imagine that just $250 provides them that utility deposit for their new home. It's really a wonderful thing. So consider, if you're in a gathering tonight, maybe there's a few families together. Maybe you combine your gift of $500, of $250, and together you can all sponsor that woman going from homelessness into housing. Remember, we're trying to raise $20,000 tonight to help 20 women go from homelessness into housing. You can make a gift of three ways if you're participating on our online auction. There's a big green Change a Life button on your home screen. Select that and you can make a gift amount of any gift amount. And if you are not on the online auction, text that keyword Sanctuary OK to 41444. Sanctuary OK to 41444. And again, you can also give online. That link is below. Make your contribution online. Now, we're going to do a quick thermometer check, and I hope that we'll see just a few more lives change tonight. Let's see what we're doing. Look at that. We've got a few more lives change. I think I see a utility deposit in there. I appreciate you all so much for your contributions. Remember that we are still trying to help 20 women, 20, go from homelessness into housing. And we're going to do that tonight with your contributions. I'm obviously not going to stay on this live for you this whole night, but I am going to leave you with these words. You can change a life through your gift. It's a gift of any amount. Let it speak to your heart. Remember that you can make a difference for a woman experiencing homelessness. She walks through the doors of Sanctuary, has a welcoming, loving family home at the Sanctuary, and experiences her journey from homelessness into housing through your contribution. Just $1,000 gift, and that would sponsor her journey. Keep it in mind as you pray and think about what your gift amount is tonight. And remember that if you're not comfortable making a gift online, you can also send us a check that's made out to Catholic Charities with Sanctuary in the memo line. You can mail it to our address on Classen Boulevard, which is 1232 North Classen Boulevard in Oklahoma City, 73106. If you are more comfortable making your contribution that way, it is going to change lives no matter what, and I hope that you know that. So thank you ahead of time for making that contribution that way. I'd also like to re-thank our sponsors. Remember, sponsors have made it possible for us to do so much work at the sanctuaries, sponsoring many, many women who are going from homelessness into housing. So thank you so much to our sponsors. If you are participating in our auction, I know you're having a great time, and if you're not participating, you should be. There's a link below. If you are not participating and you would like to be, you can register yourself and get going. Remember that all the proceeds from the auction do benefit Sanctuary Women's Development Centers in Oklahoma City and in Norman. So bid high and bid often, because your contribution will be seen through that as well. There are a couple of packages that you might want to be taking note of. There is a exclusive private tour of the Father Stanley Rother Shrine with Archbishop Coakley that will be taking place once the shrine is a little bit more completed in 2022. But get your exclusive package here at the Green Tie Gatherings 2021. There's also some fantastic artwork. We have a wonderful piece by Barbara Brew, who is a Green Tie Gala committee member. So thank you, Barbara, for that donation. Get on the mobile bidding and put your bid on that. And again, a crowd favorite, Dinner with Father Rick. If you love Father Rick as much as I do, you'll want to get on our mobile bidding and check out the package to have dinner with him in his home. It is a crowd favorite, so it will probably be a fun one. All right, guys. Well, we appreciate your contributions tonight. We'll check back one more time with the thermometer just to see how we're doing. Oh, look at that. We're still going. It's all made possible because of you. So pray hard about what your gift amount might be. Remember, just $1,000 sponsors that woman from homelessness into housing, and a gift of any amount changes lives. Thank you so much. And Amanda, back to you. Thank you for hosting tonight. Enjoy.
And you can continue to support this worthy cause and help clients like TJ and Stefan well past tonight. But as for now, that concludes Green Tie Gatherings 2021. Thank you to all of our supporters. You truly are the difference for those living on the margins and needing help in our community. We hope you have enjoyed getting to know about Catholic Charities Sanctuary Women's Development Center, and we are so grateful for your belief in our mission and your kindness in supporting our community in need. Good night, and God bless.